And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Brad Johnson here, and welcome to another AetherX Livestream. Happy to be with all of you today, as we got some exciting announcements together with AetherX that I'm going to be sharing here very shortly. But before we get started, I'm just going to let you know that we have a promo code here, which is end of Jan 20. Okay, so that's all capital letters, end of Jan 20. To get 20% off of your order. Now this is good until January 31st. Okay, so we have, of course, use this hand, the source flashlights available. Again, we have the Taurus bed kits available, just except for the queen size. The queen size is all sold out. Just a recommendation, if you guys do have a queen size bed, you can still use a king size, right? It gives you a little bit more slack, but you're able to still use a king size, even if you do have a queen size bed. So again, the twin, the full, and the king sizes are still available. So consider just using a king size. If you have a queen size, you'll have a little bit more slack, but it'll still work just as well. Okay. And then of course we have the AetherX card decks, the healing code cards, the body deck, the mind deck, and the energy deck. Of course, we're going to be debuting a brand new product on the webcast today. Let me just fix my camera here a little bit. There we go. We are going to have a new product that's going to be debuting here today, and it's already up on the website, and I'll be getting to that here very shortly. I also have some other news regarding a brand new AetherX app, a healing app that is currently in development that should be rolling out here by around February or March. Okay, so around that time. It's called AetherX RAYD8. So I'll be telling you guys about that, how amazing that is going to be. And that will probably be the most sophisticated technology that will actually have much more code in the app than in the where do I point here? There we go. Much more sophisticated coding than what you find in the Taurus bed. Okay, so that is very exciting. It's basically a life force energy manifester. That's the nature of the app itself. So it's going to be very powerful. I'm already just starting to run tests on it. I'm currently creating the interface with it and just running some tests in regards to its strength, to its potency, to its reliability, to its functionality, to its performance. So I'm basically, that's a lot of the work that I've been doing behind the scenes right now has been based upon this app. And really when we get this app out, there's going to be a lot of promotion following the app itself, because the app itself is going to be available for every particular device. So it's going to be available for your phone, it's going to be available for your tablet, it's going to be available for your web TV and everything, right? Every particular digital device that you can think of. So it's going to be very exciting. So I'm going to be talking about that a little bit more here today. So again, remember the promo code end of Jan 20 to get 20% off of your order. All right. And we're also just going to be sharing here the AetherX commercial.
Source energy enhanced products to repair and rejuvenate the body. From the power of light to crystals to bed kits, card decks, and more. View our free samples, tutorials, and testimonials on our website, AetherX.co.
Okay, and what we're going to do next is we're going to be looking into the actual website here of AetherX.co. And we're going to look into the brand new product that has debuted. So I'm just going to be scrolling down. This is live right now on the website. So you just go to AetherX.co right here. You scroll down a little bit. And here, of course, is the brand new discount code, right? So you can always find the new discount code on the homepage, right? If you guys don't know what it is, go to the homepage, all right? They will always be up here from now on, okay? And we scroll down a little bit more. Oh, what's this? All right, well, this is the brand new product. This is the wooden rejuvenation wall arrays, okay? And this also is a very densely coated product. So I'm just going to show you the explanation here, the description. The wooden rejuvenation wall arrays are beautiful sacred geometrical patterns to hang on your wall or apply for decoration around your home that are calibrated with the following benefits. It has the source center vibration, the Kundalini healing power, crop circle charged energy, and 7 healing color rays: red, orange, yellow, green, turquoise, blue, and violet. This is the first product that is actually working with the color ray frequencies. Okay, so it will not be the last, but it's the very first one that is going to be bringing about the color rays. And the color rays work for the environment. The color rays work for all the configurations of your organs in your body. So it's going to be very, very powerful. The wall arrays are developed to radiate these powerful transcendental energies to the maximum capability. One thing I also neglected to put in this list is that it also has the Schumann resonance in it. Okay, so that'll be something I'll be updating here very shortly. That should be the fifth quality here. The fifth quality is the Schumann resonance, the earthing. Okay, so it will also radiate the Schumann resonance around your entire environment. And if you're placing it upon yourself, you'll also receive the Schumann resonance, the earth frequency, the 7.83 baseline. So again, the wall arrays are developed to radiate these powerful transcendental energies to the maximum capability through their wooden designs that bring harmony and equilibrium to your space. And the best thing, again, is that it's a wooden design. So you have something very organic, something very beautiful here. They can also be used for personal healing, as you can place the arrays near your beds, your couches, or even upon your body. Their purpose is to charge your space with pure energies, discharge stagnant energies, and balance the energetics within your environment. The wall array size is approximately 7 to 8 inches, just depends on the one that you get. Okay, so around the 7-8 inches length. The wooden rejuvenation wall arrays come in 6 different styles. So right here is the Metatron's cube. Okay, then we have the Ankh right here. Okay, and we have the Om mantra, which is right here. And we have the Flower of Life style, which is right here. And we have the Shri Yantra, which is right here. And we have the Star Tetrahedron, which is right here. This is actually a video, but it's not showing up on the desktop version. But if we have your mobile phone, you'll actually be able to see the video play of that just rotating. Okay. The wooden rejuvenation wall arrays can also be purchased in an offered bundle. They are perfect for the rejuvenation of your environment and for your body. The wall arrays do not require any activation whatsoever. They do not require amplification, as they are ready to work as soon as you receive them. Right? So you don't need to activate them, and you don't need to amplify them, because they are already amplified to the max, and they are already active. Okay? So there's a special bundle that you can get as well too. Here we are at the bottom of the page. So bundle at least 4 array styles and get 15% off each one. Okay, so you're basically getting a bundle of styles, right? So if I added this one here, this one, and this one, okay, and I get a bundle and I get some savings, right? So you're getting 15% discount off the entire bundle as you put them together. Now we can even do all 6, 5, and 6. Okay, so I can get all 6 arrays here. Now it's all based upon styles. Okay, it's not based on quantity, right? So if you get 6 wooden rejuvenation wall arrays here that are the Metatron's cube, then you're basically getting regular price. We're basically looking at the styles itself, right? So it's a styles bundle. Okay, so the wall arrays come in a styles bundle. So if I'm going to take that one out, if I would take that one out and just get these 4, then I'll have it $112.20. So I get a 15% discount, and it's all just based upon the styles of the array, not the quantity of the arrays, okay, but the styles. So it's a styles bundle. So let's remember that, guys, because I'll probably get questions about that. Saying, Brad, I'm trying to order 4 quantity of the Metatron's cube, and I'm not getting the bundle discount. Well, because it's a styles discount, everybody, right? You're basically getting the bundle comes with styles. Okay, it doesn't come with quantity. So just letting you guys know that ahead of time, in case anyone's confused about that. Okay, and I'll also be producing the instructions for it, but you don't really even need instructions. But I'm going to be creating a video for it, and I'm going to be uploading this because this is on the old selenite page. So I'm going to be updating that here very, very shortly. Okay, after the broadcast today. So that is the exciting brand new product that is now available. I'll hold one of them up here so you guys can see them in actual size. You see how huge this is? This is gigantic. Okay. So this is the Metatron's cube that I'm holding up. What I love about these is that they're quite thick, right? So again, just be delicate with these things because this is art, right? But when you receive them, they'll be well packaged, okay? So they're going to be well protected. But just making sure that when you receive them, just be delicate with them. These are, again, natural, wooden, organic designs. They are beautifully intricate. They are mathematically accurate as well, too, pertaining to the sacred geometrical array that it is. And so again, like I said, when you get these in the mail, you do not need to activate these, and you do not need to amplify these. These are already active, and they are already amplified to their maximum capability. All right, so actually, if you just look around my room here. I think I have one up here on the wall. I'll just move my camera here so you can see it. Okay, there's one of them right there, the Sri Yantra. Okay, that's already up on my wall right there. We also have a few other ones just around the house. So it's very, very beautiful. And they're available now. Let's see if I can show you a couple other ones here. Okay, so this one here is the Ankh. There's the Ankh right here. Looks beautiful. Connecting with some Egyptian frequencies here. So it looks gorgeous. Show you this one here. This one is the Om mantra. Let's see if I'm showing it right way here. So there's the Om mantra style. Okay, very beautiful. These are just so incredibly well crafted. Okay, our supplier really did an amazing job with these. Okay, this is the Flower of Life array. Okay, so again, it does connect together with the again, just that kind of mandala. That's why I called it the nature of the Flower of Life. Okay. And then, of course, we have the Sri Yantra, the one that's on my wall right now. Here you go. This one's actually a little bit bigger than the one I have on my wall. That one is actually an older model. This one is the newer one. So again, they're about 7 to 8 inches in length. They're very large. Okay. And then finally, we have the Star Tetrahedron. Okay. Here you go, right here. Star Tetrahedron. Very beautiful. Okay. So again, these are available right now on the website. Like I said, just go to AetherX.co. On the home page, look under Newest Arrivals. Okay, and under Newest Arrivals, you'll see a picture here of one of the mantras or one of the arrays. Click on that, and you'll go to the page that you just saw with me demonstrating there. Okay. So again, like I said, you can get a bundle from anywhere from 4 to 6. Okay, but these are again just including the styles, not the quantity, but the styles of the arrays. And then that's where you're going to be able to get the bundle discount. But of course, you can also use the 20% discount if you're using something that is not the bundle discount, right? So again, you can still apply 20% off of your order through that. So a lot of savings here through the brand new wall arrays. Okay, very exciting. All right, so that is the new product, and very shortly I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the AetherX 2.0 as well too. Like I said, I got a lot of updates for you guys today. Okay, so AetherX 2.0 and of course AetherX RAYD8. Okay, then we're going to do a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 2 eye masks today. Okay, so winners will be able to choose if they want a blue one or a black one. Okay, so I'm going to be giving away 2 eye masks here very shortly. Before I do that, we're going to be talking about AetherX 2.0, and then we're going to be talking about AetherX RAYD8. Okay, so AetherX 2.0, my original plan was to have it, say, on Patreon, to have like an AetherX Patreon. But as I was looking through Patreon, I said, no, unfortunately, this isn't going to work. And I was asking myself, do I really want to create a membership platform? And I think the answer is no, I don't really want to. So I had an idea of trying to make it into an AetherX Patreon, but I said, no, I don't really want to separate everybody. I want to kind of keep everybody under the same roof. So keep everybody on the same website, right? So just keep everything on AetherX.co, and then just being able to offer these service packages. So these service packages will be available through an online form, right? So you basically would just go to AetherX.co. This is going to be rolling out on February 1st. Okay, February 1st will be the debut of AetherX 2.0 service packages. Okay, so as you look on the website, you see products by category, free samples, testimonials, affiliate program, about us, contact us. So one of the new links will be the 2.0 services. Okay, so what you do is you would just go to the page, and then there would be a form there, and then you would be able to fill out a custom form, and you would basically be able to purchase a package based on the amount of products or amount of items within your own home that you want to have imbued with AetherX. All right, and then you would have options about what you want to imbue directly into those items. Then you would basically submit the form, you would purchase through the form, and then you would be able to get a response from me within about 24 to 48 hours, and then I would book you in to get all of those things taken care of. And then I, of course, would send you all of the information by email of all of those things that have been calibrated. So there will be further instructions as well, too, that you would submit, right? So basically, like say if you, for example, have a necklace, you would take a picture of that, you would submit that either through form or through email and send that to me and say, okay, Brad, I want to have this necklace here. I have a sterling silver necklace, And I would like to bring the Kundalini healing power into that. I would like to bring the source center vibration into that. I would like to work with the color vibration arrays with that. I would like to have grounding with that, right? So that again is what you're going to have pertaining to choices, right? So we don't have to be too specific in regards to, for example, what kind of conditions you have, because again, AetherX is not a medical technology, right? We're not a medical device company. We are a living spiritual technology company, right? So basically what you're selecting is you're selecting the type of energetics that you would like to have imbued into your object. So whether that's a necklace or whether that's a chair, right? Whether that's a piece of clothing, right? Anything of that nature, that is exactly what would be what gets imbued, right? Now what you would also get, and this is actually what's going to be updated very soon pertaining to all AetherX products, is the AetherX products are going to have what's known as astral Fibonacci sequence overlays. Brad, what does that mean? Astral Fibonacci sequence overlays are exactly what I'm talking about right now, is going to be debuted through AetherX RAYD8, through the RAYD8 app. What that means, say for example, is if I have a wall array right here, okay, what's happening is that there is an invisible dimension that is going to be overlaid on this item, okay? So what that means is that with this item, there is going to be a Fibonacci sequence that is going to be running through the astral plane, connecting directly to this anchor to majorly strengthen the potency of all of the energetic rays that are contained inside this object. This is what we call the Fibonacci sequence astral overlay, or you could call it the astral Fibonacci sequence overlay. Okay, so it's an overlaying vibration that works in an invisible realm, and it's basically, we could say, the source center vibration and quite a few other different healing rays that are invisible to the naked eye that are streaming up and down, left and right, forward and backwards throughout the entire object, utilizing Fibonacci sequence. The Fibonacci sequence, like 1 plus 1 equals 2, 2 plus 1 equals 3, 3 plus 2 equals 5, 5 plus 3 equals 8, and so forth. That's the Fibonacci sequence. So if you're basically putting it together in a Fibonacci sequence, which is a harmonious or harmonic mathematic, that's what's being placed into every single form of AetherX technology. That's going to go on the torus beds, that's going to go into the crystals, that's going to go into the insoles, that's going to go into the wall arrays, that's going to go into everything that we pretty much have, okay? So the Fibonacci sequence is basically what's giving it more power. It's what's giving it much more of a greater boost. And it's an engine that's actually created in the astral plane. You will not be able to see it. But as it's operating in the astral plane, it needs an anchor in order for that potency of energy to come forward. And that again is where these items will basically function as the physical anchor, where again you are having Fibonacci sequence going up and down, left and right, forward and backwards, right? The XYZ axis. And that is going to bring about incredible potency, because what that's doing is that's stimulating greatly and harmoniously the source center vibration, all of the other energy frequencies that are contained inside the object. Therefore, your capability of an object can be multiplied in regards to its effective power through potency, utilizing the Fibonacci sequence. So the astral Fibonacci sequence overlay is going to be something that's going to be applied to every single item. Okay, it's going to take a few weeks for me to get that done because I'm still working on that. So we should have, I'd say, the new Fibonacci sequence ready probably by around March or April for many of the objects. Okay, if you already have items, again, don't worry, right? That Fibonacci sequence overlay is going to be effective towards every particular item, whether you have the item or you don't. Okay, so if you already have a torus bed, for example, you're automatically going to get the update of the Fibonacci sequence overlay. Okay, if you already have the insoles, if you already have the earthing socks, and so forth, then you're already going to get that automatic update. Remember, like I said, when we're seeing AetherX updates, it's really no more different than you getting an update on your phone, right? You don't have to get a new phone to get a software update. Well, you could say that this is a spiritual software update. So every particular item, whether it is in your home or something that you're looking to get, doesn't matter, it's going to be updated, okay? And the potency is going to go through the roof, okay? Because when you start working with the Fibonacci sequence, And I'm working with a long chain of the Fibonacci sequence where it's going up and down, forward, backwards, left, right, right at incredible speeds. You have something very harmonious going on there, right? So basically the Fibonacci sequence would be taking place through these incredible speeds that go from less than a second, right? And like I said, that is an astral overlay sequence. So it's going to be really, really exciting. Okay, it's going to be very, very potent. And the AetherX RAYD8 app is going to be the very first one to demonstrate this capability. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about the AetherX RAYD8 app. So what is that all about? Well, AetherX RAYD8, and it's spelled RAYD8, okay, RAYD8, is going to be an app that will basically have 2 programs on it. Okay, so when you basically download the app on the Apple Store and the Google Play, now someone's going to say, oh, Brad, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's not available yet. Okay, I'm looking to see if I can roll it out around February or March. Okay, when it's ready to come out, because it's not available yet, not available yet, not available yet. Yes, I get that. People watch this. So, Brad, I'm trying to look for AetherX RAYD8. Where is it? It's not here yet. Okay, it's in development. It's a work in progress. Okay, so it'll be coming out sometime between February and March. When it is available, okay, then you'll be able to download it through the Apple Store or through Google Play, okay, and then you'll be able to have it on your phone. And we have 2 programs contained inside that app. Number 1 program is the free version, okay? The free version will basically have the Fibonacci sequence together with the source center vibration and the Schumann resonance that you'll be able to use, okay? That's the free version. And then there's the full version, okay? So you have a free version that you can just get right away and you can start working with it, and it's quite powerful by itself. And then you will have a full version, which is like the full body healing version, okay? The full body healing version is a purchasable product inside the app because it's very sophisticated, it's very densely coded, okay? And like I said, this is something that needs to be purchased for because this is going to help me to create even better products, right? So this is funding coming to Etherics so I can even develop even bigger and better projects. But of course, all of that requires financing, right? So again, the full version is going to be $33, okay? That's $33 US. And once you purchase it, it's yours permanently for as long as you have your account, for as long as you have your digital device, etc. Okay. Now this full version is going to be a lot more extravagant, you could say. It's going to be much more expansive because it's working together with the source center vibration. It's working together with the Kundalini healing power. It's working together with the Schumann resonance. It's working together with crop circle healing technology. It's working together with the vibrational color technology. Okay, so the vibrational ray colors. It's also working with shape geometry, representing your organs. It's also working with astral technology. It's also working together with vitality. It's working together with the torus field. It's working with the hyperturquoid. It's actually working together with dielectric. Okay, so you could say it's scalar. Okay, so both the free version and the full version are, in that sense, they do contain scalar. Guys, all scalar is dielectric. Okay, a lot of people are so, okay, well, what scalar is it's something that goes faster than light. Guys, light doesn't have a speed. There's no such thing as the speed of light. Okay, that's perturbation oscillation. That's the oscillation of the perturbation of the ether. There's no speed involved. Okay, that's faulty science. It's basically that these engineered products, you know, they work, but how they are explained is erroneous. Okay, you don't have a speed of light. There's no such thing as a speed of light, right? You don't have a speed of sound. There's no such thing as a speed of sound. When you're hearing my voice right now, this is an oscillation, perturbation of the ether, right? This is working together with particular gases. This is creating a reverberation in the web of the ether. Okay? There's no such thing as a speed of light. There's no such thing as a speed of sound. So when you're looking at scalar, scalar is working with the dielectric. That's what it's doing. You could also call it cosmic prana. You could call it 0 point, right? Whatever you want to refer to it as. Basically, it represents the nature of omnipresence. It represents the idea of non-Cartesian value, right? It's beyond dimensional characteristics. It's beyond the XYZ axis. It cannot be charted. It cannot be say, oh, there it is, right? You're basically looking at something that's point source, okay? It's a point source energetic that is all around you, going at infinite perturbation levels, right? High pressure, low pressure, etc. That's scalar, okay? A lot of scientists still don't know how to properly and accurately explain scalar. It's unfortunate, okay? It has nothing to do with the speed of light. There's no such thing as a speed of light. It's nothing to do with the speed of sound. There's no such thing as a speed of sound. There's perturbation representing illumination. There's perturbation representing sound, but it's not traveling. It's just all around you. It's omnipresence. That's scalar, okay? And so AetherX works with scalar technology. It always has been. The healing code cards are scalar, okay? So even when this all began, right, going back into 2018, 2019, the healing code cards are already scalar technology. They've been around now for well over 5 or 6 years. Okay, so I've been working with scalar technology for several years. And again, now we're just getting all these new products that basically follow that kind of chain. Right? So what AetherX RAYD8 does is it works together with that astral Fibonacci sequence overlay. Okay? What some people are attempting to do is they're building a physical representation of working with scalar, and it works. But you need to do you have to have a lot of technical know-how. You have to learn how to align everything together. It's almost like kind of like aligning satellite dishes. And you're working to basically align scalar together, right? EE Systems does that very, very well. Okay? And that's a physical technology. What makes AetherX very different is that that particular engine that some companies have to build through physicality is already built in the astral. Okay? So that technology, that driving engine is built in the astral plane. And then it's fed into the anchor of a physical instrument, like what you see here with the wall arrays, like what you would see here in the RAYD8 app. Okay? The RAYD8 app acts as a physical visual interface, and it therefore contains the sequences of the Fibonacci sequence that is moving through the color bars, the color channels, through the source center vibration, through the Kundalini healing power, through the grounding Schumann resonance, through the crop circle energy, through all of the bands, right? So you have the source center that's keeping everything in center, that's keeping everything aligned, right? The source center vibration is the balancer, it is the aligner, right? And so you're working together with this. So it is going to be extremely powerful, right? So Brad, how will this benefit me if it's an app on a phone? Shouldn't it be something physical? Well, your phone is physical, right? The light that comes off the screen from your phone is very much the manifestation technology of the life force energy that is working within your body. It's scrubbing your body clean for as long as that visual on your phone is active. So what does that mean? So say, for example, if I have my phone in my case, and I have a little closing part of my case, I have that app running, right? So I see the visuals, and I can just close my little pocket of the phone because the visual is still running, and I put it in my pocket. And that visual is still running. I don't even have to look at it, and it's working with my field, right? You do not even have to look at the visual that will be contained inside the app. You basically just let the visual run, even if your phone is closed, like if you have like one of those little cases where you can close the front, put it in your pocket. You don't have to worry about EMF, ELF, because if you guys have been around long enough with AetherX, you know that I am able to not only neutralize EMF, ELF, I'm able to transmute it and turn it into a beneficial frequency. AetherX is the only company in the world that actually does that. Right? Other ones in that sense, they're much more concerned about just neutralizing EMF. I said, why just neutralize it? You should transmute it and make it into a beneficial energy. Oh, I haven't thought about that. So AetherX is the only company that does that, right? So basically, we take that EMF field and we turn it into an SCV field. We turn it into a source center vibration field. So now that EMF is actually benefiting you. So if you have strong EMF, it's been transmuted into a benefactor. It's been beneficial now. And now it's still running while it's in your pocket. And like I said, we don't make medical claims because these are not medical devices. These are not medical items. These are not medical technologies. This is spiritual living technology. Okay, so that app on your phone would be a spiritual living technology, and it's just, you basically just observe exactly how you're feeling as you're running that app as much as possible. I know people have to use their phones, but like I said, maybe you have a spare tablet in that sense that you don't really have to use for work or anything of that nature. Maybe it's used for linear purposes. So what you can do is just put the visual on the app on your tablet and keep that near you, right? So basically I'm going to be running more experiments, but like I said, if you're about within 6 to 7 feet of the app that's running, you're going to receive the effects of it. Okay, doesn't matter if your screen is a little bit dim or if it's very, very bright, right? That can affect the potency, but even if it's a very dim screen, you'll still be able to receive the effect, right? The greater effect, of course, is to have a brighter screen, but even if you have a dim one, you'll still be able to receive the beneficial effects of radiate, okay? So this again is a very big rollout that I'm going to be working with. I'm going to be creating a lot of videos on it as well too, because this is going to be our #1 spotlight product, right? Is working together with the Radiate app, okay? So again, as I said, working together with Radiate, it is being able to work with your entire body. It works with everything physically, works with your mental body, works with your emotional body, works with your Akashic body, works with your torus field, works with your hyper turquoid body, which represents the hyperboloid and the torus field, because a lot of people still don't even know what a torus field is. Even the people that are creating these things, oh, we create a torus field. Okay, well, what is a torus field? Can you tell me what a torus field does? Well, it's the natural energy field of your body. Yeah, but what is it? Okay, when you're looking at the torus field, that's the magnetic field. When you're looking at the hyperboloid at the center of the torus, that's the dielectric. Okay, so AetherX is the only company that works together with the dielectric and the magnetic. It's not just working with the torus field. You can't just work with the torus field. You got to work with the hyperboloid as well, right? Because the hyperboloid is the mirror of the torus. Okay, so torus represents the magnetic quality of perturbation. And then you go inside, and then there is the hyperboloid, the hourglass, which operates to the dielectric. Okay, so the dielectric and the magnetic are working together through all AetherX products, right? So a lot of people can't explain that, right? I basically just keep hearing people talking about photons and phonons and all that stuff. Say, guys, that doesn't even exist. That's a made-up calculation that you guys are using to balance out mathematical equations. There's no such thing as a photon. Photons don't exist. They're nothing but make-believe, right? It's just a bunch of BS. So again, this is where conventional science needs to keep up with what is actually happening, right? These are again the teachings of Mr. Ken Wheeler, right? Theoria Apophysis on YouTube. He's the only one that actually gets it. He's probably the smartest person on the face of the planet because he's the one who actually gets this. Even when I've connected with Adronis in the past, he's talked about these things. So, well, you got to look beyond the photon. You got to look beyond these things because this really all has to do with magnetics. This all really has to do with the natural energies of creation. And it's beyond photonic. And it's beyond phonons. And it's beyond electrons and all that stuff. Protons and electrons and photons and phonons and blah, blah, blah. These are made up human characteristics. They do not validate what is actually true. Because the universe operates on an unfathomable scale, and humanity is trying to box that in. They're trying to contain it. And so, okay, we got a bunch of photons, we got a bunch of phonons. Guys, that's a bunch of crap. Okay? You're looking at a magnetic. You're looking at the dielectric. You're looking at a field. You're looking at a perturbation of the ether. That's the magnetic. That's the dielectric. It is a inversion disturbance of the ether. That's exactly why you have poles. Poles themselves just represent the nature of, again, folding. It's a folding of the ether, right? So again, these represent very, very different realizations once you start to open up to the truth, right? It's just basically, in that sense, inversion quality of the ether. Where there's a perturbation, the ether is unfolding itself. And even the ancients knew this, but they're trying to bring it together in kind of more of a a simplistic language, right? So if you're basically taking your hands like this and you twist them, okay, there's the fold, there's the perturbation of the ether, and that is how poles themselves are generated, okay? So there really is no such thing as a north and south pole. It's the idea of counteraction, of counter space, you could say, of the ether, of the idea of folding, of twisting the disturbance and perturbation of the ether, okay? That's what makes a torus field. That's what makes a hyperboloid. That is the hyper-turcoid, right? So maybe I gotta do some videos on this, trying to put it in simple language. But that again is how AetherX works. It has always worked that way. We have always worked with scalar. We have always worked with a source center vibration. We have always worked with color frequency. But we're taking it to the next level by adding the astral Fibonacci sequence overlay, which will be the new empowered engine for all of our products. I'm building an engine in the astral that cannot be destroyed, that cannot be tampered with, because it does not even exist in this plane, but it is anchored to this plane. And this is what we call astral technologies, right? So AetherX is the first company of its kind that actually has something like that. Pretty exciting, huh? Okay, guys, if you're still with me, we're going to go ahead now and do a giveaway. Okay, so there's a skill testing question here, and I'm going to be giving away 2 of these AetherX eye masks. All right, so again, guys, get ready here on the chat. Okay, and the first 2 people to answer correctly the skill testing question will be able to, each person will get their own choice of either a blue or a black eye mask. Okay, are you guys ready? Right, do the drum beat. Okay, so if you guys are ready, here is the skill testing question. So as we know that the AetherX eye masks are very good for working on the eyes. So here's the skill testing question. Name the second product that AetherX has that is good for working with your eyes besides the eye mask. So besides the eye mask, what other technology is very good for working on your eyes that AetherX has? The first 2 people who answer this accurately will get an eye mask. Okay, go ahead and begin. Okay, so we got 2 winners here. We got Turn Up Every Day and we got Maggie Croxford. So Turn Up Every Day and Maggie Croxford, congratulations, you 2 are the winners. The answer were the glasses, the visor, sunglasses. Okay, very good. You guys are sharp. Well done. So congratulations, Turn Up Every Day, and congratulations, Maggie Croxford. So what I need the 2 of you to do is just to email me at info@etherx.co. Just email me with your full name and your address and your phone number. Okay, so again, provide me with your full name, your full address, and your phone number. Okay, and I will be sending things out to you hopefully this week. I actually have a bit of a blizzard outside here, as you guys can see. Right, we're pretty much covered in snow. So there might be a little bit of delays in deliveries this week. Another announcement that I'm going to be making as well too is next week I'm going to be in Mexico. Okay, so there will not be any deliveries taking place next week. I'll be mentioning that in the next newsletter. There'll be another newsletter coming out next week. So between this weekend and next weekend, between that whole week, there will not be any deliveries made because my fiance and I are going to Mexico, and it's the perfect time because we're now under the guise of a blizzard right now. But it's supposed to be lightening up here very soon. So again, we will be sending out some deliveries here out on Friday, but after that, then it's going to be about a week off. Okay, so then when we come back, it'll be on Monday. Let me see what the date is. That'll be on Monday the 29th. Okay, so deliveries will resume on the 29th to where the products here are. Okay, so the Torus bed kits won't be affected, and the source flashlights will not be affected. Okay, they'll still be delivering normally, but everything else that is on AetherX will be affected. Okay, so I'll basically just be taking that week off. Don't worry, you can still place your orders, just shipping will take place on the 29th. Okay, so we'll have a break here. The last break here is on Friday, and then that whole week will be without deliveries, and then we'll be resuming here on the 29th of January. Okay, so just a little bit of a delay, just as Brianna and I go on holidays in Mexico. We're going to go to Cancun, enjoy some time over there, and then come back and take care of the deliveries. All right, So again, congratulations to Turn Up Every Day, and congratulations to Maggie. Right? Thank you guys. Thanks for participating. All right, guys, now we're going to go ahead and go to some questions. Okay, so if you guys have any questions in regards to Etherics, this is the time to go ahead and do it. We only got about 15 or 20 minutes left of the broadcast because we're going to wrap up here around 11 o'clock. All right, so let's go to questions to see if anybody has one. So again, Turn Up Every Day here has 2 questions. Turn Up Every Day says, is it making a difference if I take the time daily to charge all my water with a source flashlight? Absolutely yes. Right here, guys, is charged water. Okay. Now, again, you can have other things that you can use to charge. Okay, so you can put it on, you can put it next to like an organite pyramid. You can put it next to a healing code card in that way. Yes, those work great as well too. But the source flashlight is the most powerful and potent product. Okay, so when you're working together with a source flashlight, what really makes a difference, guys, is electronic technology. Electronic technology has much more of a force behind it, right? It has much more of a potency behind it. That's why I'm creating more electronic items. The Taurus bed kits that you guys see right now are basically going to be phasing out. Brad, what do you mean? Because I'm making bigger and better products with it, okay? So we're still going to be working together with Taurus technology, but the bed kits in that sense are what we refer to as an inanimate or static technology. It's still very powerful, especially when I put the overlays on it, right? But what we're doing is we're going to start replacing it with other things, right? I'm going to be getting Taurus throw blankets, okay? So Taurus throw blankets are coming. Problem with the bed kits, though, in that sense, is that I had a nightmare of a situation just trying to get those bed kits with me. I was basically looking at a lot of duty taxes. I was looking at charges. I was looking at all kinds of fees that were just escalating within the many thousands of dollars just to get those bed kits to me. And they're just not really feasible, right? So what I'm basically going to be doing is we're going to be still working together with bed technology, but the bed technology is going to be bigger and better, okay? So the Taurus bed kits that are available right now, that's it. Once those are gone, they're gone, okay? So we're going to get Taurus throw blankets. Those will still be available. I'm going to be getting Taurus pillowcases, okay? So pillowcases, throw blankets, those will still be available, right? Because those can be, again, part of your bed kit as well, too. But like I said, it just wasn't very feasible in trying to get this together. It was way more costly than I thought it would be. Basically, it's not even to say I even broke even with it. It's actually cost me a lot more money to get the Taurus beds here, and not even really being able to break even with the funds. It actually cost me a lot more money to make and get them here than it is to actually benefit from trying to at least get a balance point with that. So it was basically a big debt with Etherics trying to get the Taurus bed kits here. Okay, so it's just not a feasible way. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building much more electronic technology. Okay, electronic technology with the astral Fibonacci sequence overlay, which will be vastly more powerful than what we have with the Taurus bed kits. Okay, so the Taurus bed kits that are available right now will be available and continue to be available, but I'm not going to be resupplying them. Okay, because I'm building something even better. Especially when you guys just get the AetherX RAYD8 app, you guys are going to be singing, right? It's going to be extremely powerful. It's going to be extremely beneficial because you're working with electronic technology. You're working with light technology, right? Electronic, light, not to mention all of the vibrational frequencies, everything in that nature. You're going to be getting much more of an impactful benefit from, again, getting your body enhanced. Now, here's the most important thing to remember. AetherX technology is not healing you, okay? Your body is healing you. All AetherX is really doing is it's providing all of the pure energy, the pure radiance, right? All of those perturbations of life force energy. It's bringing it into your body so your body can use it, so your body can heal itself. This is why we're not too concerned about the type of diagnoses that medical personnel are giving you, right? Because we just don't deal with that. We're not a medical company. We don't deal with anything in regards to a medical situation, right? We don't offer medical diagnoses. We don't make medical claims because we're not medical. That's not what we are at all. We're spiritual, we're living spiritual technology. That's Etherics, right? So Etherics technology is not healing you. You're healing you. This is what I've said many times before. You're getting everything that your body needs to heal. What does your body need? Number one, life force energy. And how does life force energy come into your body? Well, it comes through postnatal means. Number 1, the air. Number 2, food. Number 3, water. Number 4, the environment, the terrain. What your body requires. Now you have prenatal energy. So what are we doing together with the prenatal energy? We are harmonizing it. We're harmonizing it by giving the body exactly what it needs so that the prenatal energy, the energy that you're born with, that has a limited quantity to it, as it were, is purified so that you can live a much more pristine life. Now, when you're working with etherics, is that all you need? No. You still need to eat well. You still need to make sure that you're getting, I don't want to use the word diet, you still want to make sure you're giving yourself a healthy food plan, right? You're making sure that you're not eating McDonald's, you're not eating processed foods, you're not drinking dirty water, right? You're not just drinking soda, pop all the time, right? You're not eating all this crappy food and all of that. You're learning to phase that out, okay? Most importantly as well too, you guys are learning aftercare, okay? So when you are working together with etherics, what you want to do, drink lots of water during the day. So this is exactly where Turn Up Every Day is talking about charging her water with her flashlight. That is a perfect idea, okay? Because that is, again, giving your body exactly what it needs. You're giving it nourishing prana. You're giving it nourishing life force energy, okay? So through the aftercare, drink lots of water, specifically the charged water, get clean filtered water, then charge it with your flashlight. Charge it with the orgonite pyramid, charge it with the selenite, charge it with any particular form of etherics product that is meant for that, the safeguards, okay? Once you do that, then we want to also make sure we're eating well. That's very important. But you also want to work with pranayama. Okay, pranayama breath control is one of the best detoxifiers there is. Okay, it's pretty much better than anything else. So you're working with pranayama. So what I'm going to be doing, guys, is I'm going to be creating a special page on the AetherX website about etherics aftercare. Okay, and you guys want to make sure you're doing this daily. You want to make sure you're eating well, you're drinking well, okay? You're doing pranayama breath control exercises, and you're using sea salt baths, okay? Now that sea salt bath can really be any particular type of mineral salt, whether it's sea salt, whether it's Dead Sea salt, whether it's Himalayan crystal salt, or what have you, okay? Just make sure you're getting good quality mineral salts, okay? And you're basically getting maybe about 1 to 2 cups of that mineral salt and dumping it into your bath, okay? And fill up your tub and just relax and rest. What's happening, and this is something I've talked about before, is people will start using etherics and then they'll start feeling, oh, Brad, I'm getting these symptoms, right? I'm just feeling like, my throat's still clouding up a little bit. I feel like a lot of heat in my chest and all that sense. And I said, well, that's the after effect, my friends, okay? If your body has come from being very, very toxic, you've been eating a bunch of garbage food, and now you're starting to get all this goodness in while the body needs to flush all this out. So headaches, well, that's often caused by dehydration, right? Neck problems in that sense, again, that has to do with atrophy in the body, right? You're basically energizing your body for the first time in a good while, and your body is going through after effects, not side effects, okay? After effects. So this is exactly what we do. We eat well, we drink well, we do pranayama breath control. We are clearing 70% of toxins out of the body. We are encouraging bowel movements by drinking water, right? You want to get bowel movements to happen, to clear out the sludge, and you want to work with sea salt baths. And I would suggest probably doing that every single night. Just as long as you're using etherics technology, you want to work with sea salt baths every single night, okay? So what that involves, like I said, is just getting some good quality mineral salts, pouring that in the bath, 1 to 2 cups, okay? And just sitting in the bath, good 10, 15, 20 minutes, okay? And just enjoying your time to yourself, right? Maybe, again, when the AetherX RAYD8 app comes out, you're using that at the same time, right? But of course, we also have AetherX Infinite, okay? So AetherX Infinite is our YouTube channel, a second YouTube channel that we're using, and there's a couple of videos there that is also radiating the source center vibration and color frequencies as well too, and that can also help you, right? So you can use that in the meantime while you're waiting for RAYD8 to come out, okay? So this is what's known as the aftercare. So again, drink well, eat well, do your pranayama, right? And your sea salt baths. You start doing that, your body's going to start clearing away all of these toxins. But like I said, it clears away the toxins 70% of the way when you're doing pranayama. Okay? The remaining 30%, well, that again comes through sweat, urination, defecation, but it also comes in that sense of getting those toxins out of your body by putting mineral salts in there, because mineral salt is a natural cleanser. Okay? And it's helping to cleanse out the body. It's going into the pores of the skin. It's cleaning it out. It's essential for the skin. You guys want really good looking skin? You do mineral baths. You do mineral salt baths all the time. Okay? And I'm starting to get back into the baths myself. So I've never really been a bath guy. I've always been kind of a shower guy. But I'm also getting guidance as baths are very, very important. You want to make sure you're taking a lot more baths. Okay? So that's what I can recommend to you guys as well too. So I know turn up every day, I went past your question, but this is important because we do want to have aftercare. Okay? So turn up every day's second question is, also you mentioned that the newer orgonite necklaces have a bit higher quality than the older ones. But are the older ones still working fine? I actually don't have the older ones anymore, right? We have completely discontinued them. They're just a little fragile. That was the problem with them. And because they basically represented a, what's the word? I'm trying to find the right word for it. They just weren't of good quality texture, right? They basically were kind of fragile. This is why we don't use them anymore, right? Because they're basically plastic. They're the same things as this. The word escapes me right now. Yeah, I can't remember the word. But basically, they're a fragile product, and that's why we took them off, because they were people just dropped them on the floor and they broke quite easily, right? So we're basically working with the orgonite, which is a little bit more durable. Okay. Not only that, but when you're working together with orgonite containing rather than a certain type of plastic, you're getting something that is much more better quality. Okay, orgonite is 100 times more better quality, and that's why we're focusing on the orgonite necklaces. Okay, because they have greater charge, they have greater potency. Orgonite again, and the crystals inside, guys. Do you know how long a charge lasts when you put a charge into a mineral? Any of you know? 2 million years. Okay? When you put it into a piece of plastic, nowhere near that long, right? Maybe a few years. Okay? When you're looking at putting a charge, a very powerful energetic charge into a mineral, if I do, I have one here behind the desk. It's kind of too big though to put it up. But if I have that, and if I'm taking a source flashlight and I'm shining on that crystal for about 5 minutes, that charged crystal will stay like that for 2 million years. So you tell me, we get a little piece of plastic and your charge may last a few years. Or we put something in a mineral to which orgonite itself encases, and you're looking at something that has a 2 million year lifespan. Which would you choose? I think you would go for the mineral, right? So that's exactly why we're using orgonite. Okay? Orgonite is way more efficient, it is way more potent, it is way more durable, and it is much more stronger in the expansion of energy. Okay? So that's why we use orgonite. It is a far better product than the previous source necklaces. Source necklaces just didn't live up to my expectations. Okay? Orgonite does. So that's why it's switched. Okay? So Odile says, hi Brad, when will the turbo flashlight be available? Well, I've never said anything about a turbo flashlight. It's what's called as the super light. Okay? Those are the big flashlights. I'm in the process of getting 2 samples. Okay, so I have to get the samples first. I got to check it. I got to make sure everything is good. Because guys, these are custom made flashlights. Okay, these flashlights are custom made. So again, they work in a certain way. And they of course have the AetherX logo on it. And the AetherX logo is that anchor for the astral technology. Okay, so they're going to be coming here very, very soon. Again, there's a big blizzard right now, guys, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be some delays. But hopefully I'll be getting them very soon. And I should be getting the super lights ready hopefully around February or March. Okay, so between February and March will be the super lights. Okay, so I just basically refer to that as the super lights because they are the bigger flashlights, the bigger torch. Okay, and it's much more powerful. You're right. Just the flashlights themselves alone, the source flashlights, are very powerful, right? And we're even going to be looking at the super lights, and they're going to be even more powerful because they're going to be able to project more light. Right? Their perturbation of light is far more powerful. Okay, that's for heavy duty healing. Okay, you don't use that on your face. Okay, so you got to be very, very careful, because that new flashlight that's coming is big. It's extremely powerful. It has, I think it's like what, 10,000 lumens, maybe more higher than that. It's extremely powerful. That's not something you should be shining on your face. Okay, that's something more for the body. It's from the neck down. Okay, so if you do use it on, you can use it maybe on the top of the head, but do not use it here at all. Okay, that can blind you, especially how powerful the super light is. So I still get people emailing, Brad, can I take the flashlight and shine it into my eyes? No! No, absolutely not. Oh, but I just want to heal my eyes. Well, then you get the eye masks. You get the visor sunglasses, right? What you can do, you can put the eye mask over your eyes like this and then shine the flashlight. But you do not ever, 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 ever in a trillion years just shine a flash like that right in your eyes. That is an extremely powerful beam, my friends, and you are going to blind yourself. That's like looking at the sun. Because if you basically put the source flashlight at high beam, it's like sunlight coming upon you. That's how powerful the source flashlight is. You never do that. I'm pretty sure your parents should have told you that when you were little, right? It's kind of common sense. So please do not ever put a source flashlight in your eyes. Please do not ever put the source laser pen in your eyes. You are going to blind yourself. Okay? So you got to have common sense here. This is where I'm telling people and say, with all due respect, you got to have common sense. You don't just go and shine light in your eyes. Oh, but it's the source center vibration. Yes, but it's working as a carrier. That light is still light. It's a carrier frequency, right? You're still going to face the effect that the sun is extremely beneficial for us, but are you guys going to go out during high noon and just stare right at the sun for 5 minutes? You're going to blind yourself, okay? The exact same thing applies with the flashlights, okay? Never shine them in your eyes, ever, okay? I cannot emphasize that enough, right? I'm just actually surprised that people are even asking me questions like that. Like, you guys should have known this when you were kids. If you're playing with a flashlight, your mother should be taking, don't ever shine that in your eyes, right? Especially nowadays when we have, LED technology, which again requires very little wattage, very little voltage, and again, very powerful beams. Okay, so flashlights these days are even more intense, or even more powerful, and that is not what you shine in your eyes. Okay, use the eye masks, use the visor sunglasses, or if you want to, put the eye masks over your face and then take this flashlight, because at least you'll have a cover. Okay, and that will be fine. Okay, but never, ever put that just in your eyes like that. With all respect, that is probably the stupidest thing you could ever do. Okay, never do that. That's just like going outside and staring at the sun. We just don't do that, guys. Not smart at all. Okay. So when will the flashlights be available? Well, I've already covered this, probably around February or March. Okay. So we're going to wrap up here pretty quick, guys, so I'll probably go an extra 5 minutes. Hey, Brad, when you lose cartilage in a joint, this is from Martin, can the source center vibration rebuild the cartilage? Guys, I cannot make medical claims. Okay? You got to be careful with your questions, right? Because the whole idea is that if I get doctors on here and they say, this guy is spewing medical information, is he a doctor? Is he a health professional? I can get in big trouble. Okay? So guys, I can't make medical claims. What I can tell you is that as you are working together with the technology, just experiment. Okay? Now, is there a capability that cartilage itself can be regenerated in the body? Yes. Even science proves that. Okay? So again, I can't give you the any kind of medical clearance about what AetherX does, because it's not a medical technology. Okay? But what you guys can do is you start working together with the source light technology and be aware of how your body feels. Okay? I know you guys have 1,000 different problems. I got a neck ache, I got migraines, I got cancer, I got diabetes, I got a bad knee, I got chronic pain. Brad, will AetherX clear this away? You have to see this for yourself. The answer to your questions comes from the people. This is why you need to go on the website and start looking at all these testimonials. Okay? Because people are starting to improve themselves working with AetherX technology. But I make no medical claims. I give no medical diagnosis. I give no medical advice because I'm not a medical professional. From a healer's perspective, this particular technology and its purpose is to work with your body to restore and rejuvenate it. Hence, when you are looking to restore and rejuvenate your body, does that mean that the cartilage situation pertaining to your body will be restored again? What's the answer? Then they know, right? So again, like I said, this is living spirit technology, guys. I cannot give medical advice. I can't give medical diagnosis. I will get in big trouble if I ever try to do that. Okay? So I know you guys really want to heal. But like I said, your body already knows how to heal everything. All this is doing is giving the body all of the energy it requires so that it can do that. So whether it's the idea of blood flow issues, circulation issues, restoring the joints, it's designed to do that. Okay? But what it comes down to comes through your own commitment level. It's your own dedication that will make that happen. You guys have to be the experimenters here. Because I've already shared a lot of my success stories about how AetherX is personally helping me, right? It's helped to repair my shoulder. It's helped to clear away restless leg syndrome, right? All of these things. I've been able to clear it away, not because it's a medical technology, but because it's a living spiritual technology. And it's giving my body everything that it needs to restore itself, to replenish itself, to regenerate itself, to revitalize itself. The body has the capability to build new stem cells. The body has capabilities to repair joints. The body has capabilities to set bones together, to align itself, to renew organs, to rebuild organs. The body has all of this capability. So what happens when you give the body exactly what it needs? It'll start performing all those tasks, won't it? Okay? So that's what I can give you. That's not medical advice, but just talking about the nature of the body as a healer, from a healer's perspective. Okay? So everything I give to you guys is a healer's perspective. It's not a medical technology. It's not from a medical point of view, because we are not medical in the least. Okay? So that's exactly why I put that on AetherX as well too, guys. We can't give medical advice because we're not a medical company, right? We're a living spiritual technology company. That's our nature. Okay? So Martin, experiment. Work with the source flashlight. Work with the torus bed. Work with the selenite. Work with the pyramids. Work with the healing code cards. Work with the safeguards. And just be aware of how you feel. Guys, spirit is not going to ring a bell and go ding 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 ding. Hey, by the way, your headache's gone. Ding 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 ding. Oh, hey, by the way, your heart's better. Oh, ding 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 ding. Oh, by the way, your bladder's fine. Okay? It's not going to ring a bell. You have to check in. So what I would suggest, guys, is you're creating a checklist. And this is where the community would come in. If you guys really want to create a project together, I would suggest that you start creating documents for each other. A checklist, right? How's my head feeling, right? How are my organs feeling? Am I getting any stiffness? Am I getting any sores? Do I have any pain? Do I have any aches? Do I have any inflammation in these areas that I'm feeling, right? So this is a checklist that you guys can create, right? And you pass that on through the community on Telegram, and now you guys have a checklist to work with. Oh, I can feel that gone. I had that, and now afterwards gone, 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 gone. And you're being able to check in with yourself, right? You have to be the bell. You have to be the chime, right? And that is you being able to be an organic researcher, because that's really what AetherX is about. We work with organic research here. These are experimental tools, experimental living spiritual technology, right? So thank you, Martin, for your question. Maria says, if we purchase the app, can we download it on more than one device, or will it be one device purchase? You'll be able to purchase it, you'll be able to have it on multiple devices. Okay, so I'll make sure that you guys have that, right? No problem with that. So making sure that you can put that on your phone, you can put that on your tablet, you can put that on your web TV, anything of that nature. The bigger the screen, the better. Okay, and that's very, very important. The bigger the screen, the better, because that again is much more light. That's much more radiance. It's very similar to the safeguards, right? So the more that you're printing out bigger quality images through the safeguards, they're more potent their effect, because you're looking at the idea of scale. Okay, scale makes a difference with AetherX technology. Okay, so like I said, the bigger the screen, the more potent the effect. Okay, so this one here is from Turn Up Every Day. I know I'm going a little bit over, guys, but I'll I'll grin and bear it. It's okay. I'll get a few more minutes here to spare. Turn Up says, will the Fibonacci sequence also be put into old items that we already bought? Yeah, this is what I said. Okay, probably not the healing code cards just yet because there's a lot of them, but in the source deck there will be Fibonacci sequence overlay. Okay, the healing code cards are just a very undertaking product, so that would probably take a little bit more time. I'll see if I can do that down the road. I just got up to my eyeballs in work, guys, so I will do what I can. So everything I would say except for the healing code cards will basically have the astral Fibonacci sequence overlay taking place here and renewed over the next couple of months. Okay, but the first product that will have that will be AetherX RAYD8. Okay, right. Okay, let's see here. Odile says, of all the beautiful AetherX products, which one has stem cell regeneration? All of them, guys. Like I said, I'm not giving you medical claims, but it just goes back into what I shared earlier. What AetherX is here to do, guys, here's what AetherX doesn't do, guys. Okay, I got a problem with my thyroid, and here's the condition that the doctors gave me. Okay, we'll go in and we'll specifically remove that particular condition. AetherX doesn't do that. Okay, I have a heart murmur right here, and here's the diagnosis I got with the doctor. Okay, we'll go right in and we'll remove that precise diagnosis. AetherX doesn't do that. Okay, I have pancreatic cancer here in that sense, and this is the diagnosis that I got from the doctor. Okay, AetherX will go in and remove that specific diagnosis. No. AetherX doesn't do that. Okay, AetherX provides manifestation technology of life force energy to come into your body for your body to assimilate and utilize in regards to what it needs. And correction happens over time. Guys, if you're using AetherX for one night only, you're not even using AetherX properly. If you're using it for 2 nights, 3 nights, a week, you're still not using it properly. You start working with it for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, all the way to a year, you're using it properly. Okay? Some people will just do this one shot, oh, it didn't work, and it's gone. You guys expect an instant result. And that's not what your body needs. Your body needs to be nourished. It needs to be rejuvenated. It needs to be replenished with this life force energy. And if it doesn't have it, it's starving. And if it's starving, then illnesses start to creep up. Your immune system starts to drop. And as your immune system starts to drop, intruders and invaders take over. Viruses, harsh bacteria, pathogens, fungicides, pollutants, contaminants, toxicities, right? All of that comes in and starts running the show because your body is starved of oxygen, it is starved of prana, it is starved of the essential substance of nourishment of life force energy that is not allowing it to heal itself. Who cares about diagnoses? Doesn't matter. Okay? That is the fault of Western medicine. It's looking at your body like it's a gigantic drawer. Okay, here's a heart condition. Here's a problem here with the pancreas. Here's a problem here with the diaphragm. Here's a problem with this. And they're just singularly trying to deal with these issues. That's wrong. Okay? All of that is incorrect. That's erroneous. The nature of how your body itself thrives is receiving the natural prana. And you have so many things in your environment that is zapping a lot of that goodness prana out of your body. EMF, ELF, dirty electricity, pollution, contaminated food, contaminated water, contaminated air, contaminated land, a barrage of EMF and ELF technology zapping your strength out of your body every single day. So what does AetherX do? Reverses the process. Working together with these items is giving you manifestation technology of working together in renewing your body. Living spiritual technology that is designed to manifest the goodness of life force energy for your body to absorb so that it has the capability to completely renew, rejuvenate, replenish, revitalize itself. This is not about diagnosis. This is not about a certain condition that you have. This is about looking at your body as a whole, right? No drawers, no compartments, the entire body, the entire construct. That is what AetherX focuses on, okay? It works with your entire construct, and your body is the decision maker of what it does with your energy. You are not. Okay, so when you're laying in the torus bed and you got it activated and you have it in a certain type of percentage of amplification if you choose to, the body is now taking that replenishing amount and it's helping to restore itself. And we're seeing that with the testimonials. There are people in that sense who have been able to completely resolve their diabetes because they slept in the torus bed for a week. There are people who are able to heal their autism, where they were so severe that they could barely walk. They slept in the torus bed, or even the prana bed, and through a few days, they were able to walk and walk down the stairs again. There were people in that sense who had such severe diabetes that they couldn't even move their feet. And after they started working together with the torus beds, the healing code cards, they could move their feet again. This is not about diagnosis. This is not about medical conditions, because we don't touch that. This is about giving your body the essential life force energy it needs to absorb so that it has the ability to heal itself. Your body is the most sophisticated and the most intelligent instrument in the entire universe. It knows what it's doing. It's not stupid. But it needs all of that essential prana because it's being zapped away of all that prana every single day, being exposed to toxic environments, being exposed to toxic food, being exposed to toxic emotion, being exposed to toxic mental barriers. So your own inner thought process are toxic. Oh, I'm doing this and this person's screwing me around and I gotta blame this person, blah, 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 blah. And that's toxicity. There's toxicity on every single level that is bombarding your body that's causing it to be sick. And AetherX is working to clear that away. Like I said, it's not here to clear out the source conditions of yourself, the source traumas. That's your job. Okay? So you're clearing that away, but AetherX is helping you along the way. It's a great assistant. It's a great companion. And that's how I'd like you to see AetherX. It's a companion. Okay? It's not your Lord and it's not your master, but it's a companion to helping you get better. Do not concern about diagnoses because they don't mean a damn thing. Okay? All you need to do is give your body what it needs. Prana, life force energy, clean water, clean food, clean environment. And AetherX helps with all of those things. That's why we're here. Okay? I hope that's cleared that up. Okay, guys, we're going to take one more question and we're going to wrap up here. Well, this is a quick question. Paula, will the source pen charge crystals? Yes. Source pen charges crystals. Source flashlight charges crystals. Pyramid charges crystals. Pretty much all of the particular types of technology here that you're getting will help to charge crystals. Okay? The crystals that we have will charge, right? Amethyst will charge it. The selenite plates will charge it. Okay? The environmental safeguards will charge it. The personal safeguards will charge it. Okay? That's the nature of AetherX. Okay, final question here. Let's see if we have one. Okay, I think we'll end with Maria's question here. Maria says, Brad, what if we do not have a bathtub? Can we soak our feet in a basin with salt? That's up to you. Okay? Maria, I don't need to answer that question with all due respect. Okay? When you don't have a bathtub, work together with your environment, investigate, explore, see what is available at hand. But if you have the means to get into a tub and soak, that's what you got to do. Okay? I got to leave that up to you guys. Do not come to me in regards to what I can do. Well, this is where you just need to get your wits going and look into your environments. Oh, okay, well, my best friend has a bathtub. Maybe I can go to her place, or my family has a bathtub, and I can go to this place, or I can come up with this idea. Great, this is where I want you guys to use your power, use your strength. Believe me, you'll get yourself out of that jam, okay? By any means that you feel you need to get, just soak yourself in water, okay? That's the most important thing. And I have to leave that up to you guys to resolve because that's your situation, all right? Okay. Someone just says that they're getting an issue with the wall arrays here while they're trying to order. So just give me a second. I think I know what it is. So just give me 1 second here, guys. I will solve that problem for you here and live right now. And I think what it is because I still have to add it as an in-house product, which I haven't done yet. So just give me 1 second, guys, as I do that now. Okay, so there's the wall arrays. And it's now being applied as a in-house product because it was in a general products before. Okay, so that is now done. Shahzad, as you're looking to order the wall arrays, just go ahead and refresh your page right now. Okay, go ahead and refresh your page, start again, and you should have no problem being able to order them now, okay? Because I've now applied them as an in-house shipping product and they're out of the general category. Okay, so you shouldn't have any problem now. Thank you guys for joining me for this special episode of AetherX Livestream. I'll be back again in another 2 weeks. We'll have some more updates. So like I said, guys, if you want to get the newsletters, if you're not getting the newsletters yet, first of all, if you're already a customer, you'll automatically get them if you've opted in. Or again, what you can do, just go to the home page. Okay, so if I go to the home page here, I'll show you exactly where you guys need to go. Okay, so here's etherx.co. All I'm doing is just going back to the main page. So I click on this icon here. I click on the logo here. That takes me back to the home page. Some people were confused about that. Okay, I know I have some people in that sense who are not too tech savvy, and that's okay. Just click on the logo here, and that's going to take you back to the home page. We scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. Okay, there's quite a bit of stuff, I know. Scroll all the way down until you get to the footer. Enter your email right here, right? So if I go bradjohnson79@gmail.com, I click on subscribe, I am immediately signed up for the newsletter for AetherX, okay? Enter your email, click on subscribe, you are automatically subscribed for the newsletters that come out, okay? And that is at the footer of the homepage, all right? Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. Again, thank you so much for joining me today on AetherX Livestream. And I'll talk to you next time. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaskar. And may it be well with you all. Take care.